Okay, I wanted to do a quick shot of what I got going on. Been reading about doing a component off the S encoder chip on the Model 1 Super Nintendo. And I kind of used whatever I had laying around. I'm not really too concerned with how well it looks. At least, you know, it's for my own personal use. And I certainly don't have the wires color-coded correctly. But anyway, like I said, it's just from stuff I had laying around, and I just kind of want to go through the different video sources on here to, you know, show that it definitely does clean up the video. So anyway, show what I got going on here. I'm not going to show the chip as far as where I got the leads off of. There's plenty of other videos and tutorials on the internet as far as that goes. The only other thing I really did was I added a 45 ohm resistor there. It's 4th watt. And so anyway, this is my component coming off the S encoder chip. And like I said, I've been using whatever I could find. This actually came off came with a video card, but it was a component out or from S video to component out, if I remember correctly. But anyway, yeah, I ended up stripping the wires and then just using that as my component out here. So anyway, you know, it's whatever. It's kind of ghetto-tastic, or ghetto-tastic, but you know, whatever, it works. So I'll kind of cycle through composite, S video, and then component, so you can kind of see what the different video settings look like on here. And right now I got it set up through composite, which is going to be the lesser of the three. And you'll see on here that there's a lot of color bleeding going on, and this isn't going to look the greatest being, you know, shot on a screen like this, but you kind of get an idea. So yeah, there's a lot of color bleeding going on. And we'll go to S video. Should clean it up quite a bit. So let me change that out. Okay, now here we got some S video, and you'll notice the images are sharper, and the only thing that I really don't like about S video is you can see these lines going down, these diagonal lines. I really don't like that. So anyway, that's why I decided I was going to do the component off the S encoder chip. And let me switch inputs to that. Okay. Okay, and here is the component. Notice everything's really sharp, and I have all the TV settings set up exactly the same as I did on the other input. No more of those diagonal lines. I think it looks great. So anyway, yeah, it's definitely a mod worth doing. You can actually pull RGB off the Super Nintendo Model 1. You would have to use the multi-out to a SCART cable, but here in America we got to use a SCART to either component or VGA or HDMI. You got to use a converter. Problem is, you start using converters and stuff, you lose quality, and I didn't really want to go through all that. And I've heard the converters will actually add some lag time too, so I didn't want to go that route. So anyway, figured this was the best option. So yeah, turned out pretty well, pretty happy with it. But yeah, if you're looking for a pretty easy project, I would definitely say if you get the S encoder chip, to definitely use this on the Super Nintendo Model 1. And if you don't have the S encoder chip, there's a couple other variants. Like I said, I don't have the other variants, but you can do the same thing. There's just a few more tweaks you got to do to it. But yeah, anyway, good way to get better image quality out of your old systems. Thanks for watching.